Hey guitar friends, welcome to All About Guitar Academy. Bob Strom here today. We're going to be looking at 3 classic rock hits that you need to learn on the guitar. We're going to start with Aqualung, and then we're going to go on into the last 2. So stick around till the end. I got a little bonus for you. All right, let's take a look at this riff. It's a very unique riff in the sense that it plays in an extraordinary type of a pattern. And what we want to do is we start here with finger number 3. We're up here on fret number 5 of string number 5. So this is going to be our D note. All right, we're going to start right there. Then we're going to come down here with finger number 1 and hit this G note here on string 6, our low E string, fret number 3. So we're going from string 5, fret 5, to string 6, fret 3. So it's, all right, do that with me. Okay, from here, it goes like this. So we're gonna use our pinky here. If you have trouble using your pinky, it's okay. If your third finger will stretch this far, we're up here on fret number 6. So again, I'll start the riff. So fret number 6, and we are on our low E string with our pinky, or finger 3. Then we're going to come back down here to this C note on fret number 3 of string 5. And then we're just going to go up a half step on string 5, our A string, and then come back down. So we're going from C to C sharp and back down to C. I'll do it again really slow. And you notice we kind of hold that note, that C sharp note on fret 4 of our A string. We hold it just a little bit longer. So again. Okay, then we pause. Then the riff comes back in again. And then we do that one more time. Now we're going to make a power chord here. We're going to do a C sharp power chord. And what we're doing is we're using finger number 1 and finger number 3 on strings 5 and 4 of fret 4 and fret 6. Then we're going to slide up a whole step, another whole step, so I'll do this again. To slide down towards the headstock there, then come up here. We're still using that same power chord shape. Then I'm going to slide my index finger down without making a power chord. So I'm doing this. I'm doing all this on the A string, string 5. Sliding back down here to fret number 4. So. doing right there, we're up here on fret number 6 of our A string. Come down here to fret 4, and then just go over one string towards the floor on that same fret number 4. So that's, then we're going to go down towards the headstock to fret number 2 of our D string, and then up one string towards our face, towards the ceiling on our A string on fret 2, and then come back up here to the note we started with, which is our D note on the A string, string 5 of fret 5. So let's do the riff really slow together. All right, here we go. Now we're going to do it 2 more times. One more time. Power chord. Go back into the riff. So that, my friends, is Aqualung, or Aqualung, however you want to say it, the main riff. Really cool song. You got to learn that one. Let's look at our next riff. All right, let's take a look at one of my favorite Rush songs. I'm sure it's one of yours too, Limelight by Rush. And of course, I'm playing my Alex Lifeson signature Les Paul guitar with the Floyd Rose tremolo system. Awesome guitar. Make sure if you want one of these, check the description. I got mine at Sweetwater. One of my students got one. He loves it. All right, let's jump right into it. So Limelight, I'm going to give you a close-up of how I like to play it. Okay, let's take a look at that opening riff. We're going to do this 3 times, and then we go into the song. And what I hear Alex doing here is playing the low open E string, hammering on to fret number 4, which would be a G sharp of the low E string, and then the open A, and then string number 5 on the A string, fret number 4. And then we're coming up here to this E note here on fret number 2 of our D string. Then we're going into the power chord, which is a B5 power chord. We're going to hit this note here, this G sharp again, and then go to the A5 power chord. So I'll do it really slow. Okay, the next time we do this, we're going to hold that B5 power chord a little bit longer. It sounds like this. Did you notice that we held it there for a little bit longer? Then the third time, we're going to do it like this. And then we play the riff one more time and go into the song. So when we're ending here on this B5 power chord, we're going to move our chord shape down towards the floor, one string over. So it sounds like this. I'll do that again. Okay, so we're playing the open A string with this power chord here, which is on fret number 2 of string number 4 and fret number 4 of string number 3. And then we're going to do this. which is an E5. Now we're going to change the riff a little bit. We're going to do this. So what I'm doing here, we've got this F sharp note that we're going to hit, fret number 2 of our low E string, string 6. Come up a whole step with finger number 3 to fret number 4 of the low E string. And then the open A. And then we're going to hit this C sharp note, which is fret number 4 of string 5, our open A string. So I'll do that again really slow. So we're ending on the open A string. Again, F sharp. Then we're going to go back into the power chords. Now we're back to the open A, and we're going to make that B5 power chord again, but we're going to add some extra notes there. We're going to make the B5 into a what we would call a B major, and then we're going to bring our pinky down here onto fret number 5 of string 2. So it's like, so do that again. Then we're going here to fret number 4, and we're making a bar chord. It's a minor chord. I would call it A flat minor or G sharp minor because we're here on fret number 4. Then we're going down here to F sharp. So F sharp to E5, back to F sharp. So it sounds like this. Okay, so I'll slow that way down. So we've got an E5 power chord here, and we're also playing string 1 and 2, the high E string and the B string. So I'll do that again. You'll notice I'm holding the E5 while I'm playing those two higher strings, string 1 and 2. And then back to the F sharp. Then we've got this part here. Okay, what we're doing here, we've got a B major bar chord. And I'm playing strings 5, 4, and 3. Then I'm going to an A5, playing strings 5, 4, and 3 again. Then to an E5, and then I'm doing this riff. So let's do the opening riff again. Okay, we're ending up here on this B5 power chord again. But we're going to turn that into a bar chord. We're going to come up here. So I encourage you to learn the entire song, but that is the main riff, the way I play it. Let's look at riff number 3. All right, guitar friends, our next riff is going to be N.I.B. by Black Sabbath. But before we do that, I told you if you stick around to the end, I'd give you a bonus. Here it is right here. If you're starting out at guitar, coming back to guitar, somebody's told you you're too old, too young, whatever, don't listen to that. Get your fast start kit at my website, bobstrom.com. It has everything you need to learn how to play the guitar in 6 weeks or less, including lessons, ebook, gear guide, everything you need. So I hope you get the fast start kit. Now let's jump into riff number 3, N.I.B. by Black Sabbath. All right, let's take a look at Black Sabbath's N.I.B. This is another classic rock hit that you need to learn on the guitar if you don't know it already. And in honor of Ozzy's recent passing, let's learn this one today. So we're going to be up here on fret number 12, and we're doing a power chord here. It's what we would call an E5, but way up here on fret 12. It's the same key as this, E, so we're up here on fret 12. So let's take a close-up look at the riff, but first I'll play part of it for you. Okay, up here on fret number 12. Then we're going to come all the way up here. So we're coming up 4 more frets from fret 12. So fret 12, down to fret 10, and then all the way up here to fret number 15. So it's next thing we're going to do is this little lead part here. It's a really short one. We're going to go. So we're up here on fret number 14 on string number 3, our G string. And I'm going to use finger number 3 to bend up towards me. Now you can bend down if you want, whatever works best for you. We're going to do this. So we're bending up and then coming back down here to fret 12. Then we go back into that riff. All right, then Tony does this thing where he does a little trill here. And we're just playing on fret number 12 of the A string up to fret number 14. So it's... And then we've got another part where Tony does this kind of thing. All right, and what we're doing right here, I've got my index finger covering string 3 and 4, the G and the D string on fret 12. And just sliding it down the fretboard, so like that. So I'll start the riff over again, and what I love about this song is you can kind of add your own things in here, little leads and stuff like that. So this is how I like to play it, starting from the beginning. All right, then the riff continues, and then we come to a part here where it sounds like this. Okay, and all we're doing here, we're on fret 12 again, finger number 3. Then we're going over here to our A string, string 5, and we're going to go back and forth from fret 10 to 12. So we end up back here on fret 12 of the E string. So we're just going from the E string to the A string, fret 12, and then we've got 10 and 12. So I'll do this again. Then after that part, we're going to do this. Okay, and what I'm doing here, I'm using my second finger. You can use finger 3 if you like, but my second finger is just a little stronger for this bend. I'm going to come up here to fret number 15 and bend up And while I'm doing that, I'm going to use my index finger right here on fret 12 of my B string. It's the same note, so. All right, so that takes a little practice, but again, it's, or you can do it like this. And then we go back into the riff again. All right, then we've got a little bridge part that sounds like this. So again, we're on fret 12, E5 power chord. I'm going to slide down a whole step, another whole step, and then a half step. We come back up and repeat that. So we do this part twice, so it's. Then we hold that there while Ozzy's singing. We go back up into the original riff. So hey guitar friends, I hope you learned the rest of this song by Black Sabbath, and I hope to see you in this video next. Or hit this playlist right down here for more guitar lessons. I'll see you in the next video.